The Chancellor Rachel Reeves has suggested that sorting out the UK's trading relationship with the EU is a higher priority than forging a trade deal with the US, just as she arrives in Washington, D.C. for trade talks with the Trump administration. So she says that she understands why there is so much focus on our trading relationship with the US, but that the relationship with Europe is arguably even more important. Rachel Reeves is meeting US Treasury Secretary Scott Bessant today in the hopes that the UK can inch ever closer to an American trade deal. It's after weeks of negotiations sparked by Trump's so-called Liberation Day package of trade tariffs. And given how much Labour wants this deal to go over the line, trade negotiations started originally in 2017 under Theresa May, it's interesting timing to pick this moment to highlight that the US is a second priority. It has been reported that Keir Starmer will announce a new EU deal on the 19th of May, and that could be a pretty comprehensive reset of the post-Brexit relations with the trading bloc. The deal could involve a new defence pact, new rules on fishing policy, and a new youth mobility scheme. According to UK government figures, there is some justification for this approach. The EU accounts for 41% of UK exports and 51% of imports, while the US accounts for just 14% of exports. And, of course, major EU economies are a lot closer to the UK than the US is. But to put it in perspective, the UK's trade with the US was worth more than £294 billion in 2024. And even with the baseline 10% tariffs imposed, British businesses would be hit hard. So it would be a major win for the government if it was able to negotiate a way out of these trade levies. In a world that increasingly rejects the globalised consensus that we've gotten so used to, Brexit Britain is wedged between two major powers in the US and the EU. Starmer's government will be hoping that ultimately it gets to be friends with both. For everything you need to know about this story as it develops, head to cityam.com.